Hey there, true believers. Rain Kisaragi here with more Let's Play Harvest Moon. Yes, the last time we got our first animal barn underway, and we were gathering material. Now let's continue to gather material in the most exciting of Harvest Moon activities. We need this to do anything. My telekinetic powers failed me. Oh no. I've lost my spark. Oh god, I actually have lost my spark. That's not cool. Alright. Just go ahead and pop these. Eat that. It's good for you. It's grass. Mmm. Delicious grass. So yes, we've started our first animal barn. I think what I'm going to do with that is pump it full of cows. Cows are a good first major animal as far as that goes. Well, chickens are the best first animal, but close second are cows. Because cows just give... Oh, that's not the right button to go to that. Sorry, used to a controller setup for games where I can, you know, like use the keyboard for things and not have to go to the mouse all the time. Chickens because they're cheap and they're easy to take care of, and then you go to typically cows because they can produce... Yes, it is a big... Cool. Sun. Beautiful. Good. Sun is good. Yeah, all of my onions have grown. Oh, we can do that today. Let's actually go water my shrooms first. Go and suplex the chickens, who are busy breakdancing, as the chickens do. I should name one of these chickens Boo. That's a reference. Hopefully more of you than I think get that. Oh, Animaniacs. It's on Netflix now. You guys should go watch it. It's good. Even if you've already seen it, go watch it again. Find your second time. Let's go with that. But yes, we need to get animals for things. Sheep. I am gonna have sheep. Probably in the second barn I will have sheep. First barn is solely gonna be cows, I believe. And I don't have. I thought I may have had a sprite that's gonna be kind of a pain on my list, but I don't. It's not a pain exactly. It's actually quite easy if you go along the route to get the 20 chickens one, because it's to have 15 births on the farm, which is fine. That's not that big a deal. If you're going to get that one, you're basically going to need to birth 20 chickens, or 19 rather, so you might as well, you know, do that. But since we're not doing that, that would be actually kind of a problem, because cows and sheep take forever to give birth. But since we're not, we don't have to worry about it. So making this entire spiel about how this is important completely moot. Yay, moot points. Oh, I love thee. Let me count the ways. We'll have to see if we can reasonably get another set of onions. I know we can do this set of onions, but I don't know if we can do another set after this one. And this is me trying to ship a million billion things. Or the more realistic version of that number, 5,000. Ah, good. All of my trees have started growing. That's good. Now, I don't know what tree is what, though. That hasn't changed. I keep forgetting to look at that video. I know, I'm awful at things, and now I don't remember what video it was, or we did that even, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out at some point. But we need materials right now. A lot of things to build, because I need the barn space to have 10 chickens or ducks and 10 cows or chickens. Cows are sheep. I already said chickens. Ram, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know anymore. I get very confused. I have to
stuff. But yes, so materials, we need to keep doing that. That's a persistent problem now. And the only real problem about that is we need to get 999 stone so that we can build up the duck pond, or the pond for ducks, because duck pond, you need that to have ducks. I know, it's tricky, it's hard to understand and complicated, but don't worry, it'll make sense eventually. So let's give these to our girlfriend as she walks away. Excuse me. There you are. You can be happy all you like, but I know your name is Celia. She's not happy at all, her name is Celia. It's a dad joke, sorry. I don't know why I said that, it wasn't funny even in my head. But, yes. So we'll start these, we'll go and plant onion field before we go to sleep. And speaking of before we go to sleep, I didn't flail my rod around before sleep. I forgot. So we get to add even more time to the time it takes for us to turn that blue. There's a harvest sprite in it, that's one reason I'm really caring so much about making that thing blue. There's a harvest sprite in it. And I want that sprite. It's a fairly easy one, really, things considered. I hate fishing, but getting the rod to be blue and then using it for the first time, nice and easy. Alright. Now let's go back home and start up that field. Round 3. Plant. Horse, please. Trolley horse. This isn't like Minecraft, and walking on seeds doesn't, well, you have to jump on them in the current version of the game. Last I played the version of the game. But walking on them for a bit was enough to destroy things. So the horse would just be destroying all of my crops, and I'd be very upset with him. I also need to water. What are my watering goals? Because there's water sprites in here too, where I water enough squares. So I hate you. Okay. Let's just go collapse and fight off a dog. Excuse me. Goodbye. Go away. Go away, pupper. You're a bad pupper. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is that it? Are you? Nope, nope. Hi, you're trying to trick me. You bastard. Can't flail my rod around because of you. Stop. Get. Look, dog. Oh my god. Get out. I don't have time for this dog. Leave. Is there a certain number of hits I need to make on this thing before he'll leave, or is he just gonna eventually decide to go? I think he's been beaten now because he's... Yeah, okay, cool. Piss off. Stupid dog. Made me look bad. I suppose we shouldn't even bother, really. We don't have the energy anymore. Which diary was I saving in? I don't remember. I think diary 1, right? Probably diary 1. Alright. And sleep.
Somebody asked me in the comments of another video, what's the sturdiness of wood buildings? If you keep doing what we're doing and make it so it never blizzards or tornadoes or hurricanes or whatever they're called in this game, if you do that, then they will never break. So wood is fine. Cool. Thanks, Guts. I truly appreciate it. Now we can go put cows in it at some point. And we will at some point. Probably a point soon. Oh, we need a couple things first. So, oh, I need more water first. But yes, the watering can sprites is what I was going to talk about next. I need to water 50,000 squares. That's my upper tier goal here. It's going to be very time consuming. And honestly, I may be better off doing it in the winter, because then I can just spam the watering can on the ground, and nobody will care. My chickens are going to dance. Dance, chicken! Dance for my amusement! Telekinesis allows me to pick up eggs that are further away from me first, before picking the ones up that are right in front of me. I'm a strange mutant. My powers are very selective in how they work. Gotta sell those. Not enough. Okay, cool. Hoped it was. It is not. That's fine. That field is not ready to cut, so... But we got our barn, so yay, barn! Barn, the sentient barn. Ah, good. 4 places for animals, and 1 for a pregnant animal. I do need to ruin the last 3. These 3 bits of grass over there. To put down fence for when I'm making a field at some point. That's not how you get water out of a watering hole. That's how you get water out of a watering hole. Good job, self. You stupid bastard. So let's see, what progress can we make on anything? We can continue to get material. We can go bother Gots again immediately to make him build something else for us. I forgot to look at how much a silo costs to make. I don't think it's that big a deal. We'll figure it out. If we're short material, we'll just buy it from him at this point. At this point, we're pretty set on money, I think. As soon as pineapples start growing, then we'll be really set on money. We also need to worry about getting the basement. There's the English of what you were trying to say, Rain. Good job, guy. Because the basement will allow us to grow pineapples year-round, which is great. We really want that. Guts? Okay, cool. I can build the maker shed now, too. That's not a bad idea, but I do need to, just build a lumber. For myself. Oh, only 100 pieces. Sure. Cool. Nice. Alright. I kind of want to wait till the silo's finished before I get animals, because that way I can store fodder and I don't have to worry about that. Because yeah, I don't want to have to carry around a stack of like 400 pieces of grass in my inventory. I have enough crap in there, I don't need this too. But we do need to go get stone. Which is the hammer. Forgot what broke stone for a second. Not gonna lie. Really kind of embarrassed. But there we go. You can get the regenerating stones. I don't know how they regenerate. Some kind of magical gnomes that are not the harvest sprites, because these gnomes are useful. These harvest sprites are not. And I know they're actually useful, I just don't use them. So they're not useful to me in how I play the game. But they are useful overall to the regular player who isn't Rain, and therefore is competent. far are we away from getting the basement or the pond? Because I need both of those things. Because I do want... Actually, I don't... No, I do need the pond for the artist sprite, so I do need that. I'm going to immediately correct myself. How much do I have? Oh my god. I need so much. So much. Not even funny how much I need. But we'll figure out a way. Yep. Crops grow well. Yep. Thanks, Celia. Beautiful insight from our girlfriend. And yes, I know that like everybody kind of says repetitive things, and Celia's like one of the worst, I guess. But everybody says repetitive things. It's Harvest Moon. They only have like 6 lines of dialogue recorded at any given time. Flail our rod around because we didn't get to do it earlier. If I sped this up, I could sing flailing around at the speed of sound, but I'm not, because that would require effort. And me remembering what timestamp that I started flailing my rod around on, which is something I do not do. I do not remember that. We'll get this eventually. There, we're a third of the way to the next level. Yay. Yes, we will be doing this forever, won't we? Yes, yes we will. Go ahead and save. Cool. And next day. No, that's something I should do first while I hunt down my animals to suplex them. Nope. We will be reloading our diary now. Because that is bad weather. We do not want that. And now, there will be different weather. See? And that's how you do the weather cheat. Unless I've already showed you how to do that, in which case, never mind, because we've already done that. Hey, Gots. Yes, we're building a silo. Where will I build it? I'll build it thematically where it makes sense. Right here. Perfect. How long is it gonna take you? Take you, Guts. 2 days. Perfect. He's really good at building things. Not even like making a joke about this. Guts is really good at building stuff. I'll build a barn in 2 days. I'll build a silo in 2 days. Just give me 2 days. I'll build what the hell ever. That's what I do. I'm Gots. Oh, cool. We can cut that grass. Once I move the chickens out, we can cut the grass. But I should probably wait until the silo's done before I... No, because if I wait, I lose precious time on it. It's tricky. Yeah, we'll cut it now, and then we'll yeah, we'll cut it now, and then we'll dump it in there when it's... Chickens, just sit out here, be good. There's no wild dogs yet. It's still like, we don't like the outside, let us back in. Yeah, master, let us back in. No, your home is out there now. That wasn't what I wanted at all. Cool, we're dead already. Awesome. Chickens! Back in the pen. You're happier in here. I know that you are. They just have Stockholm Syndrome is all that it is. This is the only home we've ever known. Please don't take us out of it. They became gently Irish for a second. Which is the best kind of Irish. Gently Irish. I don't know why. Just, it is. Because of the joke. So, anyway, yes, random jokes that aren't funny aside. So, we're coming along quite nicely with our acquisition of animals. Animal acquisition. Whatever. Getting animals, that one. We're doing well with that, which is good. So we will be probably getting animals in the next video, actually, probably. probably will be. I want to cut the grass down first. Maybe we can just have it. That way it'll start to grow, and it'll grow evenly. Let's not cut GOTS, even though we can't anyway. Yes, you're upset, I realize. Excuse me, GOTS, I just need to cut the life space that you exist in right now. Finish getting art. Perfect. Perfect. Chop this once I put my fingers back on the correct keys. I know, I'm bad about that. I was not a PC gamer growing up. I've always been a console and handheld gamer, so doing things on PC is a bit tricky for me, so if I'm slow or stupid, I apologize in advance and hope that you'll understand. And we're gonna hold on to this grass for the very first time in our entire time here in Harvest Moon. We're gonna hold on to our grass. And we're gonna go back to we're gonna go to sleep, I guess. Since I actually no, we can go to the. You know, we'll do that next time. We'll go to the bar and we'll get some drinks in the middle of the day because it's 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock somewhere, right? And we'll push toward the get drunk a lot, become an alcoholic Harvest Sprite, and we will continue to work from there because we'll have more energy back from the bar, hopefully. So we'll continue from there. So I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time on Harvest Moon DS. So till then, okay. I almost said Harvest Moon blind. That's not right at all.